Hey there, it's that mama, and today I'm putting together a little video on interactive hair. Now, I've found some different brands here in SL, and I'll post all the links, of course, down below of interactive hair. One of them is found in Second Life is called MINA Hair, MINA. So if you're looking for a stunning avatar hairstyle for Second Life, this MINA Hair is a brilliant pick. If you'll watch here, I'm going to walk into the water and it gets wet. It has a wet look. Now I'm wearing the demo, so you see that circle around my head, but instantly it turns wet. And you'll see when I come out of the water, I'll walk up the sandy hill. I truck it up. You will see when I zoom in and zoom around that it's absolutely wet and stringy. And so this is a shorter version of the Mina. This was a short version that I tried on. And was just trying out. And then you can go into your inventory. And I did open up the note cards and read how it works, how the actual MINA Hair works. With different hairs, she's evolved, the technology has evolved. It is called Aquasense. And you can even have this on hair. There's also another person that does it for your clothing. So your clothing is wet and then dry. And that's Salt and Pepper. And she collabs with Salt and Pepper with her wet hair and Salt and Pepper's wet clothing. But here's the HUD. And you can dry your hair instantly with the HUD. You can set a time limit with the HUD. So you can actually time it to be dried in 10 or 20 seconds when you come out of the water. You can have water droplets dripping from your hair. You can turn that on and off. You can instantly turn your hair from dry to wet or wet to dry with the HUD without going into the SL Linden Waters. And this works with the default SL Linden Waters. So any mesh water or anything like that, it's not going to pick up on. It's not going to sense that wetness. So you would have to use the HUD to kind of make that effect happen. But with the SL Linden water, and if you have your timer set for a certain amount of seconds, you'll walk out into it. It gets wet like this, and then you come back onto the beach and sit around for whatever minutes, seconds, and it will turn. There it goes. It turns back to normal. And it's so super cool. I loved this find. And I'm going to introduce some other interactive hair. This one is the wet and dry interactive hair. And I'm going to show you a different one here coming up. I went back to the store and um, tried a different style and everything just to see how well I did like it. Now, with the MINA Hair Aquasense collection, she includes the fitted mesh construction, and it has materials PBR for realistic shine and a built-in color picker HUD. It also supports multiple body head types. Here in this demo of the, let's see, Sandra hair, this is the Aquasense HUD, and if you choose the timer and put in how many seconds you want it to dry your hair, then that will set it. Then you can also click the water droplets and turn it on. And then we'll walk down with this hair. And I kind of thought I wanted to try out two different, a short style and a long style. and just see how it looks. So I'm going to walk off into the water again. And I really do like this style. It cuts off really nice in the back, but it shows up really nice in the front. But see, now it's instantly wet in the SL water. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to wait. I think I set it for like, what, 15, 20 seconds or something like that, or 25. But do you see the droplets of my wet hair dropping off? It is so cool. So unique. I have never seen anything like this. There isn't really anything like this. MINA has created this Aquasense collaboration, and she collabs, like I said, with Salt and Pepper, and Salt and Pepper has wet dry clothes that will go with her hair. So maybe sometime I will do a thing about the Salt and Pepper and go and try some demos and things like that. But for right now, I'm just focusing on interactive hair in this session. Let's go to the store. Okay, here we are at the MINA store. And I'm gonna go and show you exactly where you can find this hair once you land. You can also join her group. You'll get great savings and great VIP group gifts. So right here at this main station, you can find the group joiner and join the group. But right back here is her Aquasense for the beach wet hair. And we demoed 2 of them. This is one of her newest ones, like, or likey, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. But the one, let's see, let's remove that. And then the one that I demoed was here to the left. I did demo the Sandra. I've got that demo. And let's see, this one I demoed the Samara. And right here, this Sandra, how it's constructed, when you do the different fat packs and stuff, your fat pack is at $14.50. And each individual one is a little bit different. That one's a $4.50. Looks like this one is setting at $4.25. The pastels is setting at $400. And the black and whites, $400. So if you bought each one of these individually, it'd be much better if you bought the fat pack, but you can just come and get each one individually. Okay, so if I pull back here, here's the full view of the begin, and it's that short one there on the left that I really didn't care too much about. I think it was called Marsha. I now am trying out the Samara hair, and just to show you some of the HUDs in it, I'll go ahead and circle around here and show you the HUDs that are included. It has a lot of different colors in the ombres. So it has one ombre and then a number 2 extra ombre, and it does that for the natural colors and for the black and whites, and It has a 1 and a 2, and it gives you that in each set. So it's constructed just a little bit different. As you can see when we pull up here a little bit closer, the Samara has all naturals, ombres, highlights, or all colors. So you buy it at just it's arranged and packaged just a little bit differently. So that's why it is so essential that when you go to a store, you get the demos and you wear these demos and you try them on and you look at how your HUDs are arranged and how and what kind of HUDs um, and the color selections, and of course how it looks on you and on your avatar. So always demo before you buy. Even if you like the brand and you've been getting hair from this certain creator for a long time, you should always demo first. Because a lot of the times they will not refund a purchase if it was a mistake, because they always state, please demo first. And we create these demos as designers so that you can get a feel of how it looks on your avatar. So, first and foremost, always demo your product like I'm doing, just to find out how it looks. Okay, with this one, we'll take a look at the wet hair HUD that comes with it. It's just a little bit different. I don't know if this is an earlier model or an older model. I think this might be the earlier model of the HUD, but it still does the same thing. You can set your limits on how long it takes to dry. You can set it to wet immediately. You can set it to dry immediately. And you can get your water droplets with it. So it's just set up just a little bit different with this particular hairstyle. Then we'll just take a look one more time here at the poster board. That was the Samara, and like I said, it's going to have different sections here for each one. And then the buy all. It's going to save you quite a bit if you want all 3 packages. Your fat pack will definitely save you. So my favorite choice here today, I'm going to pick up the Samara or Samara, however it's called, and I'm going to get the fat pack so I can buy all colors. I just liked the long haired look a lot better. I could see the detail when it gets wet and then when it dries a lot better. So I was happy with that decision. But it's all up to you. Demo it first. Next, we're going to look at some hair that actually braids itself or puts itself up in a bun. All right, here we are at Foxy's. And we have some hair on as Foxy's palette here. I want to kind of show you her palette. You have the normal hairs and then you have the streaks. So there's the coloring palette from Foxy. And I believe this hairstyle is Joy. And it will put itself up in a bun. So we have to attach the hair clip and it will hold it in your right hand after we attach the hair clip from the folder. Once you've got the hair clip attached, then you will click on it. You'll get that little blue box. Do you want to put the hair up? Yes or no? And you say yes, and it folds it up into a little bun. And then once it's up in the bun, you click on the hair clip and it will pop up the little box. Do you want to put the hair down? And you'll say yes or no, and you say yes. And it will have the animation of you taking it off, and your hair clip will be back in your hand again. And then you can detach the hair clip. So that's how that Foxy hair works. We're going to go ahead and go on into the store and look at a few more of Foxy's interactive hairs. There's a whole bunch of them. She has a whole little string of them. Here's the Foxy Pulse. It has some headphones, and if you click it, the headphones will be pulled down. Here's the Whisper. If you click it, it'll be taking the hat on and off. Here's the Joy that we just looked at with the clip. So you put it up into a messy bun with the clip. Here's Luna, and Luna braids the hair. Here is Echo, and Echo puts it up into another bun with a little scrunchie. And here is Charm, puts it up into a ponytail with another type of scrunchie. So I am going to go over here and get the demo for the braiding one, and that is Luna. I'm going to put the demo on, and we'll see how the braiding one works, because it's always nice to demo your products, like I've said before. Now, Foxy's technology, when she is doing this, is made by MoonRabbit. She collabed with MoonRabbit, and later on I did locate MoonRabbit's store in World, and I'm going to take you there. But MoonRabbit actually developed the script and the animations to these actions, and then they both collabed together, and Foxy put it in her hair. All right, here we are. We've got the braids on with the demo. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in just a little bit closer so we can see what's going on. And you push the hair, and it will bring up the blue box that you want to unbraid or braid. And there, it unbraided that side. Then it'll come over and unbraid this side, and they'll be straight. Then you'll click on the hair again and say braid. And it will start doing the motions and traveling down the hair to braid it up. So there is Luna with the braids and how the braiding technology works. It's really nice and smooth. And let's walk into MoonRabbit. Now this is her in-world store. I will provide the links to her in-world store as well as all of the other ones. Here she has a greeter, so you can get the landmark, the note card, and you can join the group, all from that greeter. But as you can see, MoonRabbit does a variety of animations. Here's a My Baby animation ad for couples. So you can go anywhere. You don't need to res permissions. The RLV system is used, and it has all of these different animations, which are so fun. So you can have a slow dance, a club dance, a shaker. You can do flips and over the shoulders and piggyback rides and everything else. So it's really cool animations that way. And we'll just take a look. She is in a lot of the group at events and stuff. And here is a whole bunch of her group gifts. You'll click a poster, right click it, go edit, and under the general tab you will see the group name, and you click that, and she does tell you it's 150 lindens to join the group. But with that 150 lindens you receive all of these new group gifts, and then also sometimes it does give a description of more discounts that you get. We'll kind of read it here. When we do this, let's view the profile. Makes only original 100% mesh, Animesh, Bento animation items. Join and earn 10% in-store credits on each purchase when you wear the group tag. So you get a kickback every time you purchase something in a world and wearing your group tag, and then it can further go against something else that you want to purchase. So a lot of the groups do it that way, and it really is nice. She just updated all of these group gifts because I was here just a few days ago getting the landmark, and she had some older gifts. So she does update regularly. So I would encourage you to join her group. But here she has some fun items like this, the chair Tentica. So it's like a tentacle chair, and it has these 8 fur textures and 8 leather textures and 3 single and 5 couple bento animations that go with it. Kind of just walk around to things that have caught my eye down here. She's got some Nico tails. Looks like they're paws and tails that she has. A roly-poly bear, a holdable Animesh roly-poly bear. Here's a Jingle Jaws. It's an Animesh and static snake, but it's made up like Christmas time that you can hold. Here's a little snake in a ball. It's animated and it is worn on your chin. Just a lot of fun items like that. Here's one that I've seen a lot. It's the Sting Rabbit. You can actually ride this rabbit. So you can use it as a pet companion or a mount. But this is MoonRabbit store, and that's who Foxy collabs with to get her bento animation set in her hair. So please come take a look and join her group and get some fun interactive items as well from MoonRabbit. So that wraps up our look at the 2 big interactive hair systems in Second Life. MINA's Aquasense and the Foxy MoonRabbit collaboration. Both bring something unique to the table. Aquasense gives you that realistic water reactive change when you enter and leave SL water, while the Foxy MoonRabbit line pushes interactivity and customization in a whole new direction while styling the hair or wearing accessories. Whether you're after immersive realism or playful expressiveness, these systems show how far SL hair creation has come. Let me know in the comments which one you think takes the crown, or if you're rocking both. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss my next deep dive into Second Life fashion and tech. Thank you for watching It's That Mama. Bye bye.